everybody, welcome to Elisa's Art Room. Tonight we're going to be working on our Orchids and Cats junk journal. Y'all come in and say hi, let me know you're here. I'm going to get you guys pulled up so I can see the chat. We are live on Facebook if you see that little red button at the top. If not, it's a replay. Thank you, Dawn. Let me know the volume's good. I appreciate that. Let's see if I can find this live. All right, so we're working on our Orchids and Cats journal. So that's what we're doing tonight. Tonight we're going to be doing a little a Viewfinder kind of project that I was inspired to do by Shonna with Frapps and Scraps. So we're going to try that out and see how it works. And if I finish it in time, we'll do something else, but that's the main plan. All right, it looks like I got a few people on here. Hey, Lori. So I am going to go ahead and pull this camera up top so we can get started. All right, 1 second. My case is not cooperating again. Okay, I think I fixed it. Here we go. Okay. Ever since I repaired that case, it doesn't lay quite right. It's fixed in the sense that the stand now works, but it doesn't lay right when I try to lay it flat. All right, I need to get rid of it. I have these tapes here, although it might be in the right place. I don't know, it seems kind of tight. I feel like that's too close. I put them there so I try not to go out of camera. It doesn't always work, those two arrows, but sometimes they help me remember. All right, so I got to figure out what page I want to put this project on. I haven't found a good place to put this guy yet. I don't know that I want it there. It seems to not stay there very well, so I think I'm going to make a pocket for it. I think I have an idea for a pocket with some vellum, because I didn't want to hide the whole thing, you know. All right, so I stuck these in here because I was debating on putting one of them on this little folder. So that says memories, friendship. This says cats choose us, we don't own them, which I'm leaning toward that one. And then this one is time spent with cats is never wasted. I kind of like the color of that one, I think. I'm going to stick that there, just so it has something. I debated on putting something on that pocket. I might. I'll have to think about it. But for right now, there's no ink on that. Let's try another one. I'm just going to stick this on real quick, just because I'm trying to do the little bits as I come to them. I think that'll look cute there. Where's my glue? It's embossed, so I'll have to hold it for a second. Make sure it lays lays down on there. All right, that should be good. There, that's cute. You won't see it until it's out, but still, nonetheless. All right, so I know I pulled out some vellum that I sewed, and I was going to put it somewhere for this. I'll do that real quick. I think possibly here is where I thought about putting it. Let's see if there's any other places. I mean, honestly, either side of that is fine. I might use that heavier piece or something. I think that I'm leaning toward the ragamuffin page. I think that's where I thought I was going to originally put it. I thought I had something in there. I must have moved it. Now I got to find something new. It's a problem. Sometimes I move things because I'm decide I don't like them where they are, and then I forget to replace it. It does look good with that page too. Kind of like it there. All right. Let's do that. So I have some vellum. The question is, did I put it in here or is it in my container? Let's see. It's going to be a really quick thing to do, so I'm going to just do it real quick. Oh, well, there's one of them. I think I was going to use a different shape. So I put this here because I was going to possibly use this for this, but if I did, it would have to be like a tuck or something. I don't know how that would work. That wouldn't really work at all for that. Maybe I cut it out for this. I sewed a bunch of them, cut them out, and then I was like, got sidetracked, I think. Trying to see which side's the front. So I have these, and they're pretty much the same. Or I have where's it at? There they are. I have these. So I think I was leaning toward maybe this one. So that's going to go on that other page, not there. Maybe it was this one I was thinking of for there. See if it fits. Maybe. It's a little snug. Might be. Let's think about that one. Where was that page? Oh, it's up there. It's not even here. All right, so one of these, I think. I've got 3 to choose from. I thought this was nice because it has the same colors and it's got the butterfly and everything. Maybe zoom in just a fraction. I don't have much room with this iPad. That literally gives me that much space. On my iPhone, I've got a lot more space, but on my iPad, I'm really close. And people who are viewing on an iPad, I assume will have the same thing as I have. I assume. Might not be right, and it might be right. So these I embossed slightly different. Some of them I embossed like once through, and I didn't use a lot of thickness. So they're very lightly embossed. And then some of them are very heavily embossed to where it was more thickness and it indented more and causes that white effect that you get with vellum. So I was leaning toward a lighter one for this. That way you can still kind of see it. So I think I'm leaning toward that one. So This is really simple to do. I just took the vellum and ran it through my embossing folder and sewed around the edge. Nothing super fancy. I don't think I'm going to ink it or anything. It does have the raised or the indentation, whichever you want. But I think I'm just going to put it there. Debating if I want regular glue. It'll show a little. Not a ton. But it will show. Or I could use, I mean, honestly, even the tape shows. I think I'm going to use the tape. They both show. I haven't found anything that doesn't show on vellum. I hear Barely Arts glue is decent on vellum. I don't have any. I keep thinking I'm going to order it, but it's not cheap. It's like 15 bucks a bottle. So, and I already have art glitter glue, so, you know, it's one of those things. Make sure I'm on the right side. Yeah. So I'm just going to use the tape, I think. It'll still show a little, but it's not a huge deal. The double stick tape does usually stick to vellum pretty well. I don't like Fabri-Tac on my vellum though, for whatever reason. I got a little too crazy there. Let me get a little bit off. Oh, it's stuck there forever now. So I'm just going to make sure that's into my threads because I got threads there. Okay. To decide whether I want that string on the top or the bottom. I think I'm going to have it stick out the bottom. Oh, I forgot to do the I forgot to put the stuff on the bottom. Hold on. I can do it. It's just going to be a little more challenging now that I've already missed the side. I don't know what I was thinking. My brain wasn't working right. It's okay. We'll get it on there. Just enough of it. I wasn't thinking. That's the problem. I was just thinking I needed two sides for some reason. Funny how our brain works some days. See if I can get that thing to let go of my finger. All right, now get this to lay right. There. All right, let's see, how was this? Like that, I think. Let me look, see if I can figure it out. Yeah, that looks right. Okay. Alright, so that will be that, and this little booklet can go in there. And that way it's not completely hidden. You can kind of still see it. I just didn't want to hide it completely behind a, you know, solid pocket. And that's pretty. And I could even, if I wanted, put a little more, but honestly, I kind of like it plain. Alright, so still got those. I'll just keep those aside. So that was real simple, just to get that on the page. I may put a sentiment there. I haven't decided. I was going to sew around that. I haven't done it. I need to remember to do that. Alright, so for this viewfinder, it's going to have the kitty cats with the Yasm paper. Just want to look at my color pattern. and decide where I want to put it. So the color pattern is something like this. Let's decide where I think it'll look good. It needs to be ideally on the right and ideally a firmer page. Ideally. Doesn't have to be, but it's not that. I would prefer to have it a page I can put another page behind, because I kind of want to cover the brad that way. So I haven't done anything with this. Now I may just add a page to do it, which is perfectly fine. I haven't got that bulky yet, so maybe not. Let's check the other two first. It's not there, not there. No, a blank page. What's on this one? The ragamuffin. I don't want to cover that, so no. I may not have the perfect place to put it. I may just have to make the perfect place to put it. We'll see. If I have to, I'll add another piece of paper. Not seeing the perfect place in there. All right, I'm thinking what I might do is throw something in between here. Because I don't have I want to stick this. I can't decide if I want it over here. If I put it over here, is it too flimsy or not? It looks good on this page. I just don't know if I'll be able to, you know, is it going to be too much in the book where I can't get it out? Because maybe my book is bound and it's, you know, this much. You know, how hard will it be to get it out? I think as long as I don't glue that part, then at the very least I could just move it from the top. I think I'd kind of like it there though. Let's do that real quick. So I think I'm going to have to add a page to have the cardstock that I want. So I don't see one real with cardstock. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this on just so it's kind of out of my way, mostly. Should I just use glue or should I use tape? I kind of like the tape. I feel like it gets in those little, the grooves better of the vellum. So let's see. I'm only going to put it here and here. I'm not going to put it here or this, because if I do, I feel like it's just going to hinder putting that card in there. It's good now. All right. I'm going to lift it off the bottom where that little ledge is, just a little. There, that'll be cute. Where'd it go? Lost it. There it is. All right, good. So that will go there. Cute. So I think, what did I say? There was 2 pieces of paper here, these 2. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this coffee dye to cover my brad, but I need a piece in here that's sturdier. So I got to find something to stick there. It shouldn't be that difficult. I'm sure I can find something. So let's get this out of the way. Because I think for the viewfinder just to spin properly, it's just going to need a little more support than a regular page. So let me find my papers. I know I have some left. I don't know if I have any 12 by 12s left, but at the very least, I have the clock. I was debating on saving that clock, but you know, it's just not really even going to be used. Let me think about it. So if I put this, let me see, where's my little viewfinder thingy? I'm trying to think what it will look like on the background. Want that, or do I want just this? If I fold this, yeah, it's going to be on that side. If I fold it this way, it's going to be that. It might be too busy. I don't mind that, but yeah, I'd have to cheat and turn it upside down, which doesn't really work. Okay, let's find something else. That's not going to work. All right, where is my ephemera, maybe? I think that's my last 12 by 12. It doesn't have to be that big. Let me see, what's this? These are 8s. Let's see if there's anything left in here. It can be a little shorter, that's fine. So I can work with that. Maybe, if I have to, I'll washi it together. Where's the kitty cat paper at? I lost it. Where to stick you? Kitty cat paper. There you are. I just want to look at the colors. Those colors aren't bad. And the orchid's not bad. I think I'm going to go with, is that too bright? If I put it in the middle, does it fit kind of in the middle? It does kind of fit in the middle, which I like. All right, we're going to do this piece. Not sure exactly how, but it's got all that stuff on it. And then I need it to not go all the way to the edge, so I only want it folded to about there. And I'm thinking I can just do that on both sides, and then it'll just be like a flip or something maybe. And then I'll probably cut that down. Although I don't, yeah, I need to cut it down. I have to think out loud. So I want to be able to touch the viewfinder, but not outside the book. All right, maybe do this. How far out does that stick? Oh, that sticks really far out. This is going to be behind it too. It's a big viewfinder. I don't have the die cut. There's a die cut with the viewfinder, but I don't have it. When I saw Shonna do it, she had the die cut. I don't. like I said, I don't have it, so. What's on the other side? Oh, that's not bad. I'm moving away from that idea. It was a little busy. All right, so if I do it here, I only want it just a little bit. I think about that much. So about there. Is that upside down? I can't tell. I guess it is. Because there's some writing here. I don't know that it really matters, but we'll go with it this way. So I'm just going to leave like an inch, I think. So I'm going to fold it where I have about an inch. I think this will work. Before I fold them on, I don't use them because I folded them all. I'm going to try to make this work. And then maybe the other side will just be a pocket or something. I don't know. Okay. So that'll go there. That goes there. That goes there. This gets glued to this, but trimmed. And then the other side could just be a pocket. And I can just leave that like it is. So I just need to trim this side. All right, we'll do that instead of this paper. Okay. I'm kind of figuring this out as I go. I didn't have a plan. Not really. I watched what Shonna did, which is a little different than what I'm doing because she has a totally different viewfinder and she has hers doubled and I only have one. And I wasn't going to sit and try to cut out all these little holes. So we're doing it with one. And we're backing it with the doily that came in the same pack. I think I'm going to back it this way so that the doily shows on the other side that's peeking over. And I'll just ink that or something. But that's the plan. And then the cats are coming from one of these, which I've already cut out, so you guys don't have to watch me cut out a dozen little kitty cats. I'm trying to find it. Here it is. So it was, I don't know if there's another one. I'm sure there is another one, honestly, because I think there's 3 of each. Oh my goodness, fingers work. I don't know, maybe, maybe not. I don't think I used it. Maybe I did. No, I know I didn't use it. I don't know. Either I'm not seeing it or the paper is moved. So there was a page with cats all over it, which I know I showed you guys beforehand. So I cut out all the little kitty cats. So I got little faces of kitty cats. A dozen of them. Well, I think there's 15 here, but I just went ahead and cut extras in case one didn't fit right or something. So that's what's going to go in there. And then this is to cover this hole because this hole is way too big. And also we're going to decorate with it. I just don't know. I'm leaning toward either this orchid or this orchid. We'll see what looks best with the paper. I got to decide what color to ink that. Let's get all my little kitty cat faces over here. But I went ahead and fussy cut those because I didn't want you to have to watch me do it. But it was on one of those sheets. I thought I had another one of it, but which would be logical because I don't think I used it. But for whatever reason, it's not in the pack. It looked like this, except it had like 6 rows of these. So that's what it looked like, but it's gone. It disappeared. The Viewfinder came from this pack, which I got off of, where did I get this? Probably scrapbook.com. Item. It's called 34 Mix and Match Die Cut Pieces. Natural Nouveau Ephemera Stacks. I don't know. But that's where that came from. There's a little one in there, which is, I don't know what on earth you would put on that tiny little one, because it is tiny. Look how little it is. It's like teeny tiny. You'd have to have some teeny tiny pictures. Anyway, so we're gonna do that. All right, let's start figuring this out. So first I got to cut this paper down to where it matches. I think, I hope I left that big enough. It may not be. It only really has to just, you can't see the other side anyway, so it's not like the viewfinder has to see through or anything. I just wanted you to be able to play with it without it being stuck outside the book. So this way the page can be moved. I think that should be logical, I hope. So I'm debating if I want to, I think I'm just going to leave that height there where I'm going to glue it to this page. I was debating. I think I'm going to take out all the stuff behind it though, so it's just not in the way. So I'm only going to be dealing with these 2 pages. So let's take this out and this out. And hopefully I can get them back together in the right way. Maybe. So this is what we're going to be dealing with. And I'm just going to kind of put it in there evenly, I think. I mean, I could decorate the edge with washi or something possibly. But this I'm just going to cut off. I'm going to leave the back because that's going to be a whole different thing in a pocket or something different. But we're going to get rid of that. So let me see how I can do this without cutting it in the wrong spot. I think I can just draw a line with the pencil. It's probably the safest way. So I'm trying to make sure it's in there nice and flush because it's going to be glued at the end. So we're just going to cut, stay on it, that off. So just that one side. Okay. So then it'll be flush when we glue it together. We don't glue it together until near the end, but we can paper clip it together for now, just to kind of make it stay for convenience. All right, so I have to decide first colors. So I think I want to make this a color that will look good with all of this. These little kitties have all those blues and greens colors that are in that paper, which are very similar to this. It can stick out a little. I don't mind it sticking out a little. It's going to have to, obviously, because it's just big. It's very big. It will probably stick out a little, but not too much. I don't think too much, because I don't want it to get into my signature either, so it's got to be clear of my signature and not stick out of the journal so much. I feel like I have like a ½ inch. I don't know, how much room do I have? I have a decent amount of room because I left a decent amount of room when this is in here. Let me see. I can figure out where the spine is. Yeah, I've got a good inch. So it's not going to stick outside the whole book, even if it sticks outside the page. So we'll be fine. All right, so this is going to go like this. And then one of these, whichever color, whoops, don't drop them. Whichever color looks best. I'm kind of thinking maybe this color is going to look best. It looks good with the paper for sure. Yeah, let's use that one. And honestly, I feel like it's more tourney friendly, you know. It doesn't really have any particular direction. So let's do that one. And like I said, it's just mostly covering up that hole. And then I'm going to put, I think, a brad through it. I think this big brad I have. I don't think I'm going to cover the face of it or anything. The only other brads I have are tiny. I don't have a lot of larger brads. I just have tiny brads. I need to buy some more. Yeah, all my others are really tiny, so this is the only one I really have that works well. At least until I buy some. So I'll use that. So I'm just kind of thinking, what color should I ink that outside? It could be a green or a pink, like a patina, maybe. Maybe patina. Let's grab the patina and see what that looks like. Okay, patina, salvaged patina. I'm not sure if it's too dark or not. We'll find out in a second. Do I have white scrap? Very bright. Too bright. All right, what's my other choice? I got tumble glass, or what is this? Peacock? Surely peacock's darker. Yeah, definitely. Not peacock. What is this one? Mermaid Lagoon? Oh, that obviously should be really dark, so no. Prize ribbon? No. I thought I had another color. Chip sapphire? I know I have a color that'll match somewhere. I bet I probably pulled it out of here because I put some new colors in here. I bet you that's what I did. And let's try to look at the tumble glass. I think tumble glass is going to be too dark too, but oh look. Well, those are so similar. Yeah, also too dark. All right, let's try with the. I don't really want pinks because there's really no pinks in these cats. Brown, yellow, greenish color. I'm just not feeling it. All right, let's look at my missing colors. Where are they? Let's see what's missing. I have the oxide peeled paint. All right, where'd you guys go? Oh, there you are. Looks like I knew I had more. All right, what's missing? What is this? Speckled egg. That might be right. Let's see what speckled egg looks like. Ah, that's not bad. Speckled egg it is. Okay, we're going to try speckled egg. So, I'm inking it because honestly it's just the easiest thing to do because it's got a, you know, I don't know. It's got a bumpy thing. I can't think what it's called. And if I tried to cut it out, that would be a real pain. So we're not going to try to cut it out. I'm just trying to figure out something to ink on. So we're going to just try to ink it. At least enough that it doesn't stick out like a sore thumb. A scalloped edge. Thank you very much, Lori. I was just drawing a blank there. You are exactly right. Scalloped edge. I swear as I get older. I think this color will be fine. Yeah. So this is speckled egg. I'm just get it on there. This is almost dried out. That's why it was pulled separate from my others, because I need a re-inker for all these colors in this particular box. So I kind of pulled them separate, but if I get desperate, I'll try to use them. I've been wetting them and trying to do that, but it's not really working anymore. Just takes a little more patience. Sorry about the bumping. I'm trying to push hard. Okay. Almost. I don't realize how much space that is. Go around that circle. Okay, let's see. There. So the front of this, I don't know what I'm going to do with other than this, but I feel like it needs something. I don't want it to be blue, but I'm thinking what I might do is put a pattern on it of some sort. I pulled this out. I don't know if that would work. If I had like a swirly, leafy kind of thing, that would be nice, but I don't think I do. At least not a small one. Although I'm going to keep that ink in case I decide to use it. What do you have? Everything I have is large. So I could either use my grunge on it or this on it. I might try this. I haven't used this in a while. Let's see what it looks like. I can't even remember. So the color, probably the same color, just to kind of tie it all in. It'll cover a lot of it. I almost feel like I should go a tiny bit darker. What other colors do I have in there? This, what is this color? Withered wood. I think this is even lighter. Let's see. Yeah, that's even lighter. It's almost gray. I think patina's too dark. We'll just stick with the speckled egg. Let's see what it looks like. I don't remember exactly how this looks when it's stenciled through. It doesn't have to be a lot, just something. That's not terrible. Just enough to where it's not plain and boring. So let's do that. I think that'll be all right. And I think it's kind of crazy enough I can get away with moving it. Half tempted to spray that, but I don't know. These pop out, so it doesn't matter if I get ink on them. Try not to move it too much. Some of this you won't even see because it'll be under that circle. So look like, oh, that's not bad. So let's just do that. Just to give it something, you know? Not so plain. Okay. I gotta get this journal done. I gotta get on to Halloween stuff. I'm running out of time for the seasons. It's like everything's taking so long. I wanted to do a vignette. I want to do a journal. think I'm going to have to skip fall because there's no way I have time to do Halloween and fall before Christmas. Because as usual, I'm running behind. Well, it seems like every year I run behind. Let's do a little bit more there. It's a bit light. Could probably get that whole section in there. Taken a lot of effort to get this color to show. Let's see if I can find re-inkers for these guys. There. That'll be enough, I think. Let's see, so if we do that and that and that. Yeah, that works. Okay, now it's not so plain. Okay. And my arm's tired. Hey, Cindy. I'm trying to see if I have ink all over my fingers. I probably do. I ended up having to bandage my finger up after all from where I burnt it. It didn't look like it was going to blister, and then the next day after my live last week, it did blister. So I just threw a bandage on it just to make sure it doesn't get infected. Still not that bad, it just ended up blistering. I'm surprised it hadn't. I didn't realize it would be that delayed. Alright, so got all my little pieces. So for step one is get all my little pieces in there. And I thought about doing it ahead of time, but figured y'all would want to watch. So yeah, pull out all these. And all I did to cut those out so they would be the right size was I just took one of the little holes. Where's my little kitty cats? Kitty cats, where'd you go? I had you just a second ago in my hand. Nope. Nope. Really? How do I lose stuff so quickly? Some days. There you are. So, I took the little kitty cats, stuck them behind the viewfinder, figured out where I liked them, took a pencil, traced them, and then I just cut out like 1/8 of an inch around where I traced. So that's how I figured out the size, which should work. I think I have that much room in between each little thing. They're pretty close. I could save these. These could be little like number labels or something. They're very tiny, but I could totally make like little number labels or something. I don't know. Could use them for something. They're already in good shape. Alright, so we got this. So we're just going to glue these on here. I'm going to just use my art glitter glue. It sets up pretty fast, so it should work. Now, I don't know if any of these are alike as far as the same kitty cat. I feel like they were all different, but let's just double check. I need 12 of them. I think they are all different. But I just want to see. Persian. Like I said, I think I cut out 14 or 15 of them, so I got plenty. So if there's some I like more than others. That one's really small for some reason. Alright, so any of those look exactly the same? These are very similar, so when I put them in there, they are going to look very similar. Let's move that one over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. So any two that are similar. I think the two with the glasses are also very similar. So let's see which one looks best. So some of them are a tiny bit smaller than others. Does one look better than the other? Not necessarily, but I think I like this one just slightly better. So we'll move him over there. All right, so those are our kitty cats we're going to use. So like I said, I have about a 1/8 of an inch all the way around. And I think what I'm going to do is put the glue on. Let me see. Do I want to put the glue on it? Or do I want to put the glue on the viewfinder? Got plenty of room. It's probably safer to put the view on the glue finder, although then I'll have extra glue. We're going to put the glue on it and be brave. I'm just going to stay toward the outside. It doesn't have to be completely attached on the inside per se. And like I said, I have a good 1/8 of an inch when I cut. So we'll do that. Let's see if we can do this. And then we're going to find our spot. Just line it up where it looks cute. And stick it to it. Like I said, we're using art glitter, so it should set up pretty fast. So that's what we're going to do. This is going to take a little bit of patience. I got 12 to do. And when Shonna did hers, she played around with using tape, a sticky tape on it, and honestly, it didn't seem like it worked any better. Just decided to go with the glue, although I do need my glue rag. This is my glue rag. Just helps me. It's just a piece of muslin. Honestly, it almost seemed like the tape was more difficult to me. But I do know she doesn't use the art glitter. I think she's allergic to it or something. She uses Barely Arts usually. So I'm not sure if the Barely Arts sets up as fast as the art glitter. I think this is going to be so cute. I'm excited to see what it looks like. I think using the tweezers does help to line it up. If any room I can zoom in just a little bit more, I'll try. Y'all yell at me if I get out of screen. I'm going to try to stay in. It sometimes gets finicky and won't focus right. So yell at me if it gets out of focus too. Did I get some there? I can't tell. But I liked the way these faces just fit right inside perfectly. Let's use a different kitty. Two tabbies next to each other. Let's try something else. Do a little Siamese kitty. So I tried to see if that die cut that she used was available. I couldn't find it. The last time I looked, this 49 and Market one was, but if y'all want to find it, you might have to, it might take a little bit of searching around to find it. I feel like I'm missing that hole just slightly. Can I move it? Nope, that's all right. It's good enough. It's close. I have to watch that. Almost went too low on it. So you might have trouble finding them. I don't know. I haven't seen them anywhere else, but I didn't do like a search on Amazon or anything. Almost. We don't want the two tabbies together. Let's do this one. Alright, so not the one with the glasses. Let's do this one. Must have had 3 with glasses. Okay, let's see. Let's do this one. This is a little bit of a sideways view on this one, but still cute. By doing it this way too, if it overlaps, it's not an issue. Oops, got a lot of glue there. Just wipe that off. Just went a little bit too far in, I think. There we go, one more. All right, last one. Okay, so we have those on there. And then I want to put my front on there so that I have a place for my hole to be punched, because this hole is just way too deep. It's just too big. My brad goes right through it. I mean, look. It's a huge hole. So we got to put this in there to cover up the hole, and then we'll re-punch it. But I think what I'll do, I'll punch this first because it'll just be easier to do, I think. If I punch it first, let me find my crocodile. I think I can do it with this one. I might have to use the big bite. Let's see if I have room. Which hole do I need? Oh, that'll fit in that one. Let's try that one. We're going to try the smaller of the two. Let's see if I can get to the center of this. Nope. Nope. I'm going to take the big bite. Alright. Well, in that case, it really doesn't matter, but we'll do this way. So, you know what? I have a template for the middle. Let me find it. Template, template, template. I have a template for when I make the little locky string thingies. Locky string thingies, yeah. Y'all know what I mean. So it's got like the center already marked. Is that the right size? I can't tell. It's close. It might be the right size. The right size? Yeah, it's the right size. Okay. So now all I have to do is just line it up. I can either poke a hole or I can make a mark. In this case, we're just going to poke it so I can find it. But I know that is right in the middle. Alright, and then we're going to cut it with the the smaller size of this because that'll fit my brad, I think. I think it'll fit my brad. So I'm just trying to line it up into that little circle mark. Okay, that should be centered fairly well. So this is going to go over this evenly. I'll try to do it by looking at the hole. That's probably going to be the easiest way. I think I'll ink it. Let's get this colored ink out of my way. Go back to this color. So it's a little more decorative. Okay, yeah, that's good. I could have inked inside each of those frames, but honestly, I just didn't want to take the time. That would be very time consuming. I can ink the edge of it though, before I put it into the doily. I'm just going to use walnut, that'll probably show up best. I could use blue, but I think there's enough browns that the brown will make sense too. I'll help it show on that blue background we did. I have not constructed one of these, so I'm kind of winging it in that sense. Like I haven't practiced. Usually I try to do a practice one first, but not this time. All right, that'll be there. Yeah, that'll look good. And then that'll be there. This is just a cover. The brad actually, I don't know if the brad will show. Let me think about this. Where am I putting my brad? Yes, it has to go through my thing. So the brad will go through the doily too. So I will have to put a hole in there too. But I'll do that after because it's safer, honestly. So let's glue this on. I'm trying to think, you know, all the ways it connects and all that, and making sure I'm doing it right. Oh no. I think I am. So I'm going to try to center this guy. This is going to be somewhat tricky, but like I said, I'm going to try to line it up from the back, I think. Because if I line the hole up from the back, I can see where the center is. Just a bit easier. And that should work. Okay. Good. So that goes like that, and then we'll find the center for this. Staplers and staples and all kinds of things fell. That looks like that is about center. I'm trying to see. Maybe just ever so slightly that way. Ever so slightly that way. That's close. I think it's close enough. All right, do I want to use this or a pencil? Maybe a pencil. Let's find a pencil. Okay, now we get my big bite out again. Poke a hole in there. We'll find out if I'm thinking this right. I think I am. Okay, there's that hole. So, this is going to go through here. I'm debating, I think I'm debating if I want to glue to the doily. Or if I want to leave it. I was going to use the doily to spin with. I could go either way. So the idea is I go through the page. Move these back off. I go through the page. So there's a hole in the page. thinking out loud. There's a hole in the page. Do it. The brad comes through here. It gets hidden under this piece of paper. That's the only reason for that second piece of paper. It's just to hide it. I could just put something small there to hide it, but we'll just use a coffee paper. But do I want it to spin? I could either. Yeah, I think I want the whole thing to spin. I debated on. I could just have that part spin, but I think it's easier to hold this little scalloped edge. So we're going to glue this to this first. Thinking. I got to make sure I line up my hole. It shouldn't be that difficult to line up because it's just right there. So this is going to get glued down. I hope it's right. Once it's glued, it's glued. Logically, really all I need is just this outside part glued. I don't have to glue the whole thing, I don't think. Just enough to make it hold. See if I can line this hole up. I'm gonna do it this way because I can see it through it. Glue all over my fingers. Oops. Move. There. Whew. Okay, I think I got it. It's looking cute. Mine's not see-through. I knew it wouldn't be. That's because I don't have two. I don't have two viewfinders. If I had two, it wouldn't really be see-through because I don't have see-through paper. But if I had two, I could put the same picture on each side and pretend it's see-through. Does that make sense? I think that's what she did. So we're going to poke a hole where we want it to go. I think. I'm just going to kind of center it on this page. So, like I said, it can come outside that a little bit. That's fine. I don't want it so close to my signature that it gets, you know, bogged down by it. So I think that should be safe. That's about a 1/4 inch or so. And like I said, I have a good at least an inch here. So I think that's safe. Let's try that. It looks somewhat centered, somewhat, good enough. So we're going to poke a hole in the first layer through here. Grab my big bite. Okay. And put our brad through. See if we can find it. Should I ink that scalloped edge? What would that look like? Let me see. Can I ink it? I can kind of ink it. Why not? I debated, but I think it'll just give it another dimension, maybe. Just a little. There. Okay. Good. So this goes through here, and it goes through there, and it gets flattened down. We want to make sure it'll spin. We're going to flatten it real nice. It spins. Okay. And we're going to just hide that. Like I said, it could be hidden with whatever. I mean, I'm going to just use this paper and just glue it to it, I think. I'm half tempted to not use it. No, because that'll give me a pocket on the other side. We'll use it. I hate to cover it up. It's so pretty. But, gosh, I don't know, guys. I'm tempted not to. Let me put it in there and see what it looks like. Hold on. Now I'm second guessing myself. I'm thinking maybe I should just put something small on there. I could just put a circle on there. But it would depend on what the circle was, or even a square. It doesn't have to be a circle. Let's see, where does this go? This goes, I think, here. And then this would go here. So it's going to stick out a little bit. That's perfectly fine. I'm okay with that. It's going to spin just fine. So if I glue that to that, we'll have this. Okay, you won't see any of that. And this part doesn't have to spin. It can be taped down, which is what I usually do, is tape that down, just so it doesn't move around. Because the brad itself doesn't do anything except to provide a base for the spinning thing, so it doesn't have to move. It does usually if you let it, but it doesn't have to. But if I don't do that, if I take this paper out, let me just see. So that would put this here, which could still work. It could just be a little pretty flap. But this is so pretty. I hate to cover it, guys. Let me see what I have that I could put there. What do I have that would look pretty there? So I'm still going to cover it some, obviously. But I do have circles. Circles that I think would be about the right size. Let me find them. There are. Bigger than this one? No, they're bigger than that. Hold on. I figure out where they're hiding. Kitty cats. So many packages in that one, I don't think. Not in that one, that one. They're big circles. They're like 3.5 inches. Okay, you guys are hiding from me really well. I think I found you. Okay, let's see. I think you're in here. Let's see. What do we have that we could use? I have that clock. I'm just looking at something I can cover that up with, but still have a pretty page. That's not bad. And I have a whole bunch of circles. I could even use this house if I wanted, but that covers up too much. I don't want to cover up that much. This is from all the circle cutouts. All right, here's the circles. Not that one. That's a little circle. Okay, so there's that. Don't like that one as much. What's on the other side? Just plain. Nope. Nope. Nope, the clock's winning so far. Okay, I think the clock wins. What do y'all think? Should I do that instead of the paper? Just to keep it pretty? It is a pretty page, isn't it, Lori? It really is. All the Stamperia paper is so pretty. Okay, we're not gonna cover it up. We're gonna go with this option. That's all I gotta do is just cover that brad so it doesn't look ugly. Not a big deal. All right, so I'm gonna tape it first just so it's less likely to spin. Sure I'm inside that. Yeah. I'm just going to tape her down, and then we're just going to glue that on there. I mean, realistically, it could even be a tuck. You probably wouldn't even notice that, but I don't know. I think I'm just going to glue it. I don't know. What do you think? Should I make it a tuck? Should I not make it a tuck? I'm leaning toward no, but let's just be sure. I'm just kind of seeing what I could possibly fit, if anything. You know what? I'm just going to glue it solid. Alright. Should I ink it? I should ink it. Let's ink it. Just going to glue it on there. It's not going to be a tuck or anything. It's just going to be a pretty page. We'll put a pocket or something on that other page. Try to make sure I get it glued decent so that nobody thinks it's a tuck. Tries to pull it up. So we'll just try to get this in the center. Straight up and down. Very nice. There we go. So from this side you will see the doily, which is still pretty. And then from the other side you have the kitty cat viewfinder. Now we just have this and it can just center in the other page and be fine. I'm okay with having the kitty cats poke out there. That is perfectly fine. Alright. I like it. Any more decoration on it? Maybe, maybe not. I'm sure I'll do something over here at some point. Let's put our... I'm going to zoom back out 1 second. There. Just because I don't want to forget while I'm figuring out what to do. Put my thing back in my glue. Get my fingers off. Isn't that cute? I like it. It's interactive. I love interactive stuff in journals, guys. That's like one of my favorites. Is to have interactive stuff. It just makes it so much fun. It doesn't really need anything else, but I don't know. I'm looking. Like this over there. Yeah. I think I'm just going to leave it like that, but I'll put something over here. Time spent with cats is never wasted might be a good option for something over there. And then something for a pocket. Let's see, what do we got? Lots of things we can use for pockets. I gotta make some tags. Wide. It's a little wide, which is kind of a bummer because I like that frame. I'd have to sacrifice one side of the frame or the other. I think I'm going to do that. I do lots of kitty cats on this page. So, I'm just debating on where to cut it. If I want to use it for a pocket or not. I wish if it was complete, the whole thing, it would work better. So as it stands, I would have to cut it right where the eyes end, right there. I don't know if I like that. Possibly just do this. Let me see what else I got. Could be a very short pocket. Maybe I'll do that. Cut this off and just do a short pocket. This is, it's not what I would call cardstock paper, but it is on the heavier side. Alright, let's see. So, let's cut this. Go just above that thread. And then how much needs to come off? Let's see. Try to keep the words at the front there. So there. Maybe making a tag or something for this. Where'd it go? There it is. Can make tags out of these too. Okay. Right. That'll be cute there. This can just go up there, I think. Just debating if it'll look good just kind of floating like that. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I should put it on the other side where the clock is. Make more sense, right? Make this a little bit. But I am going to put this here. And then we'll decide what we want to do as far as a tag goes later. Don't think I have anything made up. I might. I have some sewed. Let's see if there's anything that will fit. The little one. Possibly. This one's bigger. Will that fit in there? I don't think so. So no. I might have a smaller one. Let's see. Where's my small envelope? Oh, I also have these. I don't know that they'll match. Let's see if there's anything. Maybe. We'll just do that. So either I do that or I try to find one of these. Let's see. I think this one might be too small. So we'll save that one for another spot. I don't think I want the orchids on here. Put that somewhere at some point. Debating if I want to leave it plain or throw something on it. I do have lots of cute things I could put on it, maybe. I'm not sure about that. Because it does say it's a clock, so, you know, it blends in a lot though. I don't know if it blends in too much. I'll probably have that same possibly on the smaller one. Let me see. What time is it? 10:30. Okay. Some of these things I had in the big packs and the little packs, so. Oh, don't have it on the smaller one. What do you think? Does it just get lost there? I feel like it gets lost. It's just too similar. I like the idea of it with the clock, but I feel like it gets lost, so maybe not. Alright, should I cover the back of this? These fit pretty good. There may be other papers in here that also fit good. Let's see. Got this one with the kitty cat and the shelves. If the colors are any better. Could put one with the kitty cat and the shelves, or I could put one of these. These are a little narrower. Let's see, I think I'll go with this kitty cat and the shelves. I think that would look cute on the back. It's about the right size too. All right, let's do that. I'm going to leave a little bit of a border. So I think I will cut it right there, and maybe up there. Let's do that. Where's that paper pouch go? Lost you. Okay. I'm just gonna set you there. Cutter. Let's see. I'll cut this off first because I want to keep that. Oh darn, it's not hitting the right spot. Really? Alright, we'll cut this first. Wasn't quite hitting in the right spot all the way across. We'll do this here. That's so cute. My kitty cats. Alright, guys. And a little bit narrower. We'll go with this side. I could have just left it plain, but it's kind of boring. I'm going to put this on it because I think it looks better. Debating if I'll round it or not. I don't think I do. I don't know. Maybe. Where's my rounder? We'll round this part. I have a little piece of everywhere. One. This is about the same shade as that wood grain on there. Make sure I'm in the right direction. Cute. Okay. So let's glue this pocket down. Does it need a notch? Not really. Nah. Did I ink it? I thought I did, but honestly I can't see it, so we're gonna ink it again. I guess I don't know if I did or not. I think I did, but if I did, it's not showing up very well. I'll just make it a little bit darker. Better. Okay, glue that down. So I missed that little spot there. Okay, this could go either way. Could go that way or that way. Either's fine. So that's cute, right? Yeah, I like the viewfinder, I'm sure. It is adorable. So thank you, Shonna, for inspiring me with that one. Hers is, like I said, hers is different, so go check out her video. I will link it on my YouTube video when I post this to YouTube. So if you want to check her out, do so. She is awesome. Does all kinds of great junk journaling stuff. Let's see. What time? I might have time to do something. Probably on my big project I was going to do, but I might can put a couple little things. So there's that. I still feel like it needs something there. I don't know what. I mean, honestly, I could even just distress it with something. Do I have a orchid that's in an angle? I probably do. Let's see. Where'd all those papers go? Girl. No, not those. Where'd you stick them? Trying to find a orchid piece. I seem to. Where did you set them? Oh, they're behind me. Goodness, I'm losing stuff already. Alright, where did it go? Oh, that's not it. Oh, it must be this one here. I know I saw some big pieces. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we can add on there. Maybe. I feel like I saw some orchid pieces. Oh, there's one. Like something like this, maybe. Maybe. That's the only one there. There are more. I just gotta find them. Let's see. Any in here? Nope. 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 Not there. Nope. That's my Yasmin paper. That's what I was looking for earlier. Put you back where you go. And die cuts, maybe. They would have to be thinned out. But let's see if there's anything. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, they're all like stand-up types. might be the only one I have. It's possible I already used it. I don't know. Or I'm just remembering wrong. But it doesn't look bad, does it? If I just put that there? I think that's alright. I feel like I want a saying too, but I don't. I'm just not seeing anything that's yelling at me. What does this one say? Nope, too bulky. Nope. I have the little stickers with some sayings on them, but honestly, I haven't found good places for them yet. I want to use them, but you know, sometimes you buy stuff and you think, oh, this will be awesome, but then you're like, I don't know. So I've got this little like stickers with all these sayings. I just haven't found great places for it. Cats make me happy. Like that. I'll peel it off. I just don't know if it's going to look right. You know what? I'm okay with that. I don't know if I trust the stickiness. It might be alright. It may not. A little bit of glue. I'm just going to stick this right here. I know it's a very similar color, but it does show. Just to give it something more. So that says, Cats Make Me Happy. Let me zoom in just a fraction if I can. Can y'all see that? I don't know. Like I said, my iPad's almost out of frame, so got about that much room. Okay, I think I'll put this here. I'm not sure about the tail end, this tail end. I'm leaning toward cutting that off. I feel like it comes around the turn too much. So we're just gonna do like that. This is one I fussy cut, and honestly, it's a little rough. Not terrible. See if I can get this stem just a little bit better. I don't think I'm going to ink it because honestly, it's so light it would probably look bad if I inked it. So we're just going to keep it like it is. My little thingy at? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. It's like there's something under there. It's my little tie thingy. It's bumping. All right, that's good. That. I guess nothing else there. We'll just leave it. I think that's fine. I love this thing. I'll just play with it all day. Okay. So, almost out of time anyway. I'll just take a peek through and see if I have anything little I can do. going to do with this little piece, but we'll do something. I could possibly add more to it, or I could just maybe put a bookmark on there or something long. Not sure. Alright, so that signature is good. We still got to put something here too. But it sticks out a little bit, but this, I think it'll be fine. I don't think it's going to drive me crazy. Sometimes things do, but because I'm so OCD. But I think it'll be fine. Alright, I think we are just good for the night, because unless I put something there. That's way busy. Got lots of pages in here still that need decorating. I still gotta figure out what to do with the center pages. I don't know, something. But it's getting there. Okay. Kitties. I had a dream about her. Made me cry. She was really my first kitty cat. We didn't have cats growing up. We had dogs. And so she was my first. She was a stray. She was found in a box on the side of the road. And I had her for a little over 18 years. Her name was Drusilla. And I don't usually dream about her, but we lost her Christmas about 5 Christmases ago, I think. And I had the strangest dream the other day about her. And I guess because I've been looking at pictures, you know. And you know how that'll bring it up. It was really weird, though. It was like, I went out to tell, and I didn't even know I was dreaming, because it was one of those dreams where you go back to sleep and you don't think you're dreaming. And my lawn guy was mowing the yard, and I wanted to go out and tell him something about that. And so I ran outside to tell the lawn guy behind me, and she's standing by the fence. And I picked her up, and I'm like, Drusilla, hon, you don't belong out here. You're an indoor kitty. And I took her back inside. And then I woke up, and I was like, oh my gosh, that was a dream. I was like, it was so real. So weird. But yeah, it made me cry. I was like, oh, I miss her so much. I think we're good for tonight. I don't really see anything, you know, just screaming I need to do something more to it right now. It's still not. This booklet's it's a little big. I like it, but it is a little big. We're getting there. I definitely want to sew that, so I'll try to sew that before the next live. But I think we're good for tonight. So that's what we did. I think it's cute. So for my next live, I will be doing a coffee filter pocket that I saw on, who was it? I wrote it down. I always write it down, because if I don't, I'll forget who it was. It was Kathy's Garden. I assume it's Kathy. I haven't looked, but I assume it is. Kathy's Garden did a coffee filter pocket that I want to do. So I'm going to do one of those next time. We'll decorate it up pretty. All right, so hopefully y'all enjoyed this one. It was a fun interactive one. I love the interactive ones. And we will see you guys on, I have to think about what today is. It's Wednesday, right? Is it Wednesday? I think it's Wednesday. That's horrible. Pretty sure it's Wednesday. Yeah. I will see you guys on Friday. And we'll work some more in this journal. All right. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your evening. Take care. Okay.